it is time for us to link up our deployed smart contracts to our front-end application. But before we do that, I'm going to be showing you how to link up your Ganache, this local server, with your MetaMask. So from there, we will then now link up our deployed smart contract to the front end. Alright, so I will now go ahead to show you how to link up your local blockchain server with your MetaMask. So don't forget that MetaMask is actually a digital wallet that you use to sign your transaction. So once you open your MetaMask, then you can possibly unlock it. So you can possibly view it in a stand view so that it's easier for us to navigate. So once you are here, you will see the networks. These are the networks. So you just click on add a custom network. So once you want to add a custom network, you can give it a name. Just call this Ganache and the RPC URL. Click on add RPC URL. And don't forget the RPC URL for the Ganache. It's actually this. So just copy it. Then you put it here. It's optional for you to put the name. You might decide not to put the name. It's still fine. So you add. Then the chain ID will be 1337. The chain ID will be 1337 and the symbol can be it. And then you can decide to leave that. So because I have added it already, that is why it is telling me that the network is currently using my local chain ID, which is fine. So once you put all these details, you will be fine. Since you are using it for the first time, you can just click on save and you are going to be having Ganache saved to your local blockchain server, to your MetaMask. So now that you have been able to, if you have been able to do that, then it's now time for you to import one or more of these accounts into your MetaMask. And for you to do that, just click on any account you want to add by clicking on this show keys. So once you click on the show keys, you copy the private key. Don't forget that when you are using this in the production environment or in live testing environment, make sure that you don't expose your private key. The reason why I can expose this is because it is automatically generated by Ganache, and once I close down my Ganache application, this key will actually update itself. That means it will change, so it's not a perpetual key. So I'll just click on done, then I'll go ahead and say click on the accounts. These are the accounts. So you click on import account, import it to the private key. So once you import it, you can just see to be sure it is working fine, then you import it. So once you import it, you are going to be having that account in. So you can just refresh this page. Account 14, and then you can see that you have your account 14 loaded. That is how you import one or more accounts into your Ganache. So I'll just import the first three, the same process. For the first three, show private key, just import and delete this. Those are the ones I've imported before, but because I've restarted my Ganache, it has reset back to 0. So I'll just delete this, I'll just remove everything, and I'll add new one. Add account, private key, same process. And I'll import. If it's still loading, then just refresh. You can see we have it now. So I'll just do it for about 3. I think I need 3 accounts for testing purpose. So I'll just get these 2, then I'll be good. Just import with private key, paste. Then don't forget, if it's just loading, you can just refresh. And there you go. You have your 3 accounts ready for testing. So now that we have that, and we have also compiled our code locally, Let us now go ahead to see how we can link it up to our front end application.